Hello, it's Echo, just in case you're new here. This bow makes me look like a waitress, but I'm wearing it anyway. Because Halloween! The month of Halloween. Pumpkin spice. Feeds my soul. So I was on TikTok, as I often am, and I saw this really cool video of a woman with like a skeleton sticking out of her wall. If anyone knows of this video, I cannot find it. So if you know of this person, please tell me so I can link them in the description to actually like credit them. But I saw a TikTok of a woman whose husband likes to take plastic toys and skeletons and then he cuts them in half and then attaches them to the walls and then paints over them. So it looks like they're coming out of the walls, which I thought was like the coolest thing ever. Especially because that's a relatively easy thing to do. And I've got like a little white space on this wall over here that has nothing going on, and it's spooky season, which means that there are plastic skeletons everywhere, or at least I thought there would be. So I could do that. I could do that so easy. I want a skeleton coming out of my wall. That's so cool. So that's what we're doing today. While Joe is asleep, we are attaching things to his walls. Fun. So it's like the second week in October. You would think that the stores would be teeming with Halloween decorations and such, right? No! Yesterday we went to the dollar store looking for scientifically inaccurate plastic skeletons, because those are like my favorite kind. But they had nothing. They had like no Halloween decorations. The shelves were like empty. So we went to Walmart, same thing. There's like nothing left. I did find some other cool stuff though. If I had the disposable income, I would have sincerely considered going to Home Depot to get the 12-foot giant skeleton and then just put the head like right there. It's like the size of a suitcase. Maybe I'll make a fundraiser, but sadly I am not that rich. Today we ended up going to Target. Their shelves are also basically barren, but we found him. We found the boy. This is the skull that is going to be embedded in our wall. Originally I kind of wanted to do like more of a full skeleton with like a rib cage, but there really just weren't that many options, so I kind of just ended up settling with the idea of just a skull. Because I was also thinking that I could put like a Halloween mask and embed that into the wall.
Like I could get like a cheap mask like this, and then Satan can be coming through my wall.
But I feel like some of them might be a little too creepy, which although I would love to say fuck it and just do whatever I want, I also don't want to scare people away from my videos because this is gonna be a permanent thing. So I decided to go with this boy. He's perfect. He's a little cartoony. He's kind of fun. There was another skeleton head that was like the same price that I was considering, but I think I just liked him better. He does not have a name. You guys will have to name him, and he's just gonna be my set. He's gonna be part of my set, and he's beautiful. I love him. Maybe I'll make little hats for him. The process is relatively simple. You take your plastic thing, you cut it in half horizontally, and then you mount it on the wall. And then the trick is to paint over it. So all of Joe's walls are like this weird green-gray taupe color, which I'm not like a super huge fan of. I like having like clean white walls in my background because I really like high contrast. So I bought some paint and I painted a corner so that I could have this for like a nice set for the background of my videos, which means I still have a bunch of the paint. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do today. Please suggest a name for this guy in the comments so that I can just like stick him on my wall, and then people will be like, is something coming out of your wall? First we gotta start somewhere. So we're gonna cut open this skull. Okay, it does cut relatively easily, but I also really don't wanna hurt myself. So maybe try and do this over here. Do you really love Halloween if you're not willing to make it a permanent fixture in your house? Okay, now that it's cut open, I feel like I should just get scissors. That's a start. So I think we're probably gonna go back up to like here. I think that looks okay. So now that I'm painting it, I'm realizing I probably should have sprayed it with matte spray paint first so that it sticks, because it feels like a lot of the paint doesn't want to stick to it. So this is probably going to take a couple coats. The paint for that took way longer than I thought it would to dry, which I should have known because I painted this wall, and it also took like 3 days. Also, I realized that because this is so small, I don't actually have to super glue it to the wall. I can literally just hang it on the wall and let it blend in with the paint. If you actually have some wall paint left over, I highly recommend painting just random stuff and sticking it to your walls. Just because it looks cool. But I like him. He looks cool. Please suggest names for him down in the comments section. This is just a very short, personal fun time video, so you have a wonderful rest of your day and I will see you later. Goodbye.